I have a 5-year-old boy named Benjamin, and this week he got out of the bathtub and went and got his pajamas on and came up and says, "Mom, I can't hear in my ear." And I said, "Okay, you probably just got soap in it," so I'm going like this. And then he goes, "It feels like I got a rock in my ear." And so I'm going to look in his ear, and he had shoved something in there, and he said it's a little diamond that he had put in his ear. And so when I'm going like this, I'm pushing it even farther. So I'm like, okay, let me get the tweezers. So I went to get the tweezers, and I could grab onto the little diamond shaped, but it would slide off because it was pointy. And so it kept pushing it farther in. And he was starting to panic and freak out. He didn't want me to, and so he wouldn't let me look in his ear, and we were having a power struggle. And my husband is the bishop and was at the hospital visiting somebody who had just had a heart attack, and so and I needed him to come and help me because I have 5 kids and I'm trying to get everybody ready for bed, and he's freaking out because he has this thing in his ear, and he's so dramatic, and he's like, "I'm dying, I'm dying." And I said, "You're not going to die, you just might be deaf." Anyway, so I finally get a hold of my husband, whose phone was on vibrate mode, only because my daughter was sitting on his lap that he finally heard it. And I'm going, "You gotta come home, you gotta come home. Ben has got something stuck in his ear, and he won't let me get it, and I'm not paying $50 at the emergency room so they can use their tweezers." And so my son said, "Mom, why don't we use the vacuum?" And so we go get the vacuum, and it's just sucking his ear below, going like that. And so my husband finally gets home, comes to my rescue, and he says, "Okay, well, why don't we get a straw and tape it to the end of the vacuum?" So they get tape and tape the straw to the vacuum, but my son is like freaking out, hyperventilating. So we're holding him all down, going, "Just hold still, we gotta get this rock out of your ear, this diamond." And so here we shove this straw in his ear, and trying to get it out. We did finally get it out, but tears and sweat and blood. I mean, his poor little ear was bleeding, but we did get the little rock out.